Hi everyone, Dorota Nail, international nail artist and educator here, and today we will be playing with another color of the nail designs. 5 awesome ones, check them here. I love that blue shades and I hope you really enjoy watching this tutorial as well. If you do, hit the like button now and let's start. So you have guys asked me to do it in blue as well, those 5 different designs, and we will be working with 220 and 237. They are actually awesome colors. So on the first tip, we are going to use those 220. Just paint nice and thin layer. I actually love how pigmented this one is. Like, make sure you apply it really nice and thin so you can see it. I'm really working through my brush and making sure we've got a thin application, but one layer is going to be plenty for this one. So let's cure it. First one done. Now on second one, we are going to use both of those colors. So clean the dust particles, place this light one here, just on the one side. And depending on what type of ombre I do, I would use different tools for it. So on other side, we are going to place this blue. I think this is going to be a super pretty ombre. And then place the scoop of this gel and this one as well on my mixing palette. And then let's use those ombre brush. They come in a set of the flower brushes. So what I want to do it is I want to kind of blend those colors in and let my brush drink it a little bit. Otherwise it will be more difficult to blend it. And then once I've got them in, I start blending my ombre. So what I'm doing is just lots of movement of my brush to smooth out the blending. And then that's me happy with it. So I got a really nice ombre, very subtle, very beautiful. Of course you could use different colors. I wanted to show you mainly all in blue. Now since I've got this on the brush, I'm going to show you a super quick and easy another design. So you just using the same brush, we are going to do some sort of abstract nail art. It's super quick and my clients love it. So I've got this darker color, then clean my brush, and I'm going through with this lighter color. All the idea about it is to have those kind of irregular surface, and then give it a cure. Next one, so on next one we are going to play a little bit more detailed. I want on one side of my brush those darker color. There we are. Try to paint it kind of neat-ish. So you can even use your D-liner brush. Fantastic. And then give it a cure. Okay, so when our tips are cooking, I can start moving on into the next step. So let me grab maybe the ombre one, because the ombre one needs to be top coated now. So let's top coat it. I actually like how nicely those colors blended in. And then I get the fluff. Oh gosh, come on, get away, fluff, I don't want you here. Then the abstract one is ready almost. On this one we can start painting another part. So for that I need also the white gel. And again the D-liner brush, so I'm picking up the scoop of this white gel. And what we want to do is the graduation of the colors. So I'm adding this white gel into my blue. Actually I even didn't have to, because we've got similar one, but let's do it a few different ones. And then we are going to paint a stripe at the angle, like this, and then color it in. So there is some color graduation. There we are. Ideally, I would suggest you work one nail by one nail and give it a flash cure. So it will be easier so you don't smudge the color. So I'm just going to quickly flash cure it. This one is ready for the next step, and the next step is a transfer foil gel. And straight away, since I have picked up that gel, we are going to decorate this nail as well. So on this nail, I want to have triangle like this. And then once I'm happy, 30 seconds cure. And then we are going to add, actually with the same brush will be just faster. So make it nice and fluffy. There we are, that's nice and fluffy. Pick up those transfer foil gel, and then we are going to do a couple of the lines like this. And cure it 30 seconds as well. Cut a small piece of the gold transfer foil, of course. Oh, gold. Okay, I have to manage with one piece. And then we will have to, you could swap it also for the gold one, for a silver. So swap the gold one for a silver as well, but I will do it in a gold. Let's finish this one quickly. So the next color is going to be even lighter. And again, at the angle. So painting nicely at the angle. Because normally I feel like blue goes really well with silver, but I wanted to do it different. And then the other one, just leave it white. So we've got like a gradient on the side. Okay, transfer foil. So this one is ready. And we are going to add some particles of the transfer foil. And my clients love it, those kind of very easy abstract designs. Let's top coat it. And cure it. The one with the line is ready as well, so I'm just picking up another scoop of the transfer foil going on the one side. And then do it on the other side. There we are. Now let's color it in. And what I like about it, we have already got a different mixture of the colors. So I want those dark one in. And now I can also correct my lines if it's necessary. I can make them nicer and neater. So color it in. Do it this side as well. Again, work on the neatness of the gold. Once I have done this one, I can use this color here. So it's slightly lighter. And what I like to do it is if I have to paint it very thin, I like to start thick and then drag the product to be thin. So this is my thin side here inside, and I'm just dragging this product in, smoothing out any imperfection. Okay, pick up another scoop, work on my line. That's why I wasn't bothered how I applied the transfer foil gel, because we are going to perfect it now. And I think it's much easier because now I'm seeing the actual shape and the color compared to the clear gel. Okay, so this is done. Let's cure it. What else we've got in here? That's the Ombre one. So on Ombre one, which was top coated, was it? Yes. We want to buff the surface, just so it gives us a grip for the next part of the design. Okay, so it gives us a grip. And then we can paint it. So clean the dust and grab the D-liner brush. Okay, let's start the fun with this one. So on this one, we want to do the design with the transfer foil gel. I actually don't need the scissors. So pick up a small scoop. And then let's start painting the flower. So I want some parts which are in the middle. And what I'm doing is I'm just painting some kind of 3 rounded shapes. I'm not sure if this is visible even. Yeah, cool. And then the actual petals. So the petals are going to be quite irregular in a heart shape. So very irregular in a heart shape. Join it in. Another one. Join it in. Each time leave some small gap in between the petals. Okay, so we've got 3. And then you have to make sure like you squeeze both of them. So I kind of find the middle is here. And I want one petal to go like this. Just so I can kind of measure it and then have an empty space and the other petal. Oh, that was a mistake. There we are. And the other petal go in here. Oh, I manage. Make it irregular. Finish the petals inside. So in each petal, I want like a wee extra line. Even 2 in some places. So here we are, some lines. And then from that petal, we are going to paint some large leaves. But again, leave some empty space. And another one in here. Cure it 30 seconds. Okay, next tips should be ready as well. Awesome. So this one is ready for a top coat. So top coat it nicely. This one is actually ready for a top coat as well, because that was just a background. So top coated. This one is completely finished. So we've got the first one. Okay, let's start moving on. This one is ready for painting. So on this one we are going to use a different brush, and this is going to be the watercolor brush. And I want some flowers in there. So I'm bringing in another gel, and that's the paint gel. So the paint gels are okay without of top coat. I wouldn't do it with the gel polish, keep that in mind. And then once I've got the gel in there, I want to indicate the middle of my flower here. And then start painting the petals. So indicate first of all where you want your petals. And now start working on the shape of it. You can also see it, I'm not trying to blend these colors. I like to have the separation of them. It definitely gives much nicer results. Color in the middle. And then start introducing another color, which is white. So I'm cleaning my brush and I'm bringing in the white. Without of curing, we are going to add those white at the edges. It's a kind of wet to wet. And then give it a cure. Let's transfer foil on this one. Hold it nice. And then pull it, and we've got a beautiful flower in there. Let's top coat it. You could also color it in if you want to. We are going to just top coat this one. Simple designs. Very salon friendly. Okay, let's go back to our flower. So swap to the D-liner brush now. And let's add the detail into it. So again, those dark blue. And we are going to paint some wheel lines. Then the dotting tool. And add lots of white dots. Grab the darker blue and go in between. Okay, pick up the white, so clean your brush and start working on the petals. So very nice and clean lines. As you can see it, I'm picking up very small amount of the gel. Then this one is almost invisible, so I'm just indicating where is it. Here we are. And the one on the top. Grab your brush and almost not touching, like very gently, do a couple of the dots around it. Do not press too hard with your brush because it can cause the brush to bend. And you really don't want that. And we've got a pretty flower in there. So cure it. And grab another one. Oh, this one. That's this one. So this one is top coated already. We painted the color, we top coated. Now giving a couple of the scratches quickly. And then I'm going to show you some 3D results, which we could achieve in blue as well. So again, clean my brush and pick up the transfer foil gel. And what I want to paint is like a swirly bit. A really nice swirly bit. There we are. Fantastic. And then this swirly bit is going to have some sort of leaves-ish. So we are going to start painting them. Is it visible, cameraman?
Yes, yes.
I'm glad it is. Other side. So what I'm doing when painting it, I'm trying to start it where the first one is and then go and make it look raised, more raised, higher and higher and higher and again higher and higher. Okay, then once we have done this one, let's paint another one on the side. With one, and then maybe another one in here. Okay, so this is how the painting looks. Cure it. And then let's move into the 3D parts. So this one is ready for a 3D. This one is ready for a top coat. You know what, guys? Actually, oh no. I wanted to say I should add some gold through there as well, so everyone got some gold. I have to. This is going to be a very difficult task because I want only the middle of the flower. I'm not sure if it will work on the See, it doesn't work on the paint on gels. So what I have to do it is pick up a small amount of the gold, the foil gel inside. Oh gosh. Then let's add it something here and here and here and there and there and there and everywhere. Oh gosh. Okay, this one is ready, so let's transfer it. Now, guys, I'm struggling because I've got just a small piece of the gold foil left, so it's quite extremely difficult task because I might be touching on the places which actually don't have a foil in there, so I might need to go again over it. Find the place where I've got actually some foil. Okay, that's good. Let's top coat it. So the foil always has to be protected with the top coat, okay? Otherwise it will come off. This one I can add my gold bits and pieces. Very gentle press because I wanted it to be like extremely thin line, and also we have painted with the gel polish, so the gel polish can catch it as well, and I don't want that. So I have no pressure. Okay, so we've got a very small tiny accents of gold in it as well, just so everything goes together. Fantastic. Cure it. I actually need to, one idea came to my head, like it looks like the white gel is working quite well. So I need to look into that because it might be that I have discovered something in this video. And this is always so exciting if it does happen. Now on this one, we want to paint some 3D stones. So I cannot use the gel polish because it will come off. You have to use the actual gel paints. And this one is quite dark, so I'm mixing it with the white to create a different shade of blue. There we are. And you could use the dotting tool for that. I think it will be pretty cool. So I'm painting a first stone, second stone, another one, and another one. So I want some of them to touch each other and some of them to don't touch each other. And I want them to be quite raised and also irregular, so don't make them too rounded. There we are. I have changed the shape of them. Okay, I'm going to be able to squeeze the ones in a lighter blue. So I can place one in here, one in there, and another one in here. Give it a flash cure because the next ones are going to be white. So I don't want to smudge them. Okay, this one is ready as well. So I'm going to, because I need a bit more precise work, I'm going to swap it to another brush and we are going to color them in. So watercolor brush, and what I'm doing now is I'm filling up those spaces so they are 3D as well. So one stone, second stone, again do it some in blue, some in other color. Grab more of it. clean my hands. You don't want to have the product all over your hands. And also, I don't want to destroy those nails. I know they are quite old now, but I still don't want to destroy them. And another one. And again, you can also correct the shape of the gold with this technique. So I'm just correcting those shape. Tiny one. Then this one here. Okay, so we've got these colors. And then swap into the white. So that's what I say, we could also color this flower in this kind of 3D look as well. But I just decided like I want to show you some different ones. So let's finish off these stones. So I want the white one now. And you want one in here, and white. Another one in there. Like, don't place white too close to the white. You want the colors to be kind of separated. So you can see it. We've got different shapes. And this actually looks super cool, and it would look cool also in different colors as well, like in purple and pink. And it's very easy design to do it. Okay, let's cure it. And you can see it is kind of like a bit raised in the middle. That's what I love it about it. Now I need to roll my brush so it kind of gets back to the shape. I need to do a video for you guys how to clean the brushes as well. So basically this is me shaping my brush now because I made it hungry like an open. Okay, so the brush is shaped it nicer now. And I can pick up again some white. And now we are going to fill this in. If you find it difficult to work with the larger brush, please do with the smaller one. I'm just trying to work around it with the bigger one, and sometimes I have to press it very gentle, sometimes I can press harder. So depending on what amount of the product I want to leave in there. But I find it like this, the watercolor brush got a bigger paint load, and with the D-liner brush, it would just take me too long time. So each of the brushes has advantages and disadvantages. Like the advantage of this one is it's more paint at once, so it's kind of is a bit faster, but at the same time you have to be more careful to don't go over the lines. And you know, guys, this is actually pretty cool 3D effect. Obviously, we have done quite a few other videos with different colors, and you can just mix them. So if I have showed you 5 red designs or 5 purple designs, you could do them and swap the colors, like, you know, that will look pretty nice as well. So we've got 2, the one with the gradation and the gold, the flower one is ready as well. So let's place it here. Yes, this one is nicely top coated, so it's just cooking. I had to check it. And this one is top coated as well. Now the paint gels have a tiny bit of the inhibition layer. So what I usually do is I go and I clean it, those excess of the inhibition layer, to make sure they are not sticky and they give us a nice and different structure, and they are 3D. So same this one. Just clean it. I actually love this one. Oh, let me make them like this. So this one goes in here. This one in there. I have to have it always a certain order. There we are. I like them now like this. So we've got 5 very quick and easy designs in blue, and I like how they reflect the light with the gold. I hope you have guys really enjoyed this short tutorial. Sending you glittery hugs, and bye for now.